Hello, happy Saturday morning. Here we are, Sonic Mania Revisited, or Revisiting, or Part 2, I guess. No, hey, look at that little, I'm wearing, it is a Green Lantern shirt against a green screen. Who would have thought that would relate? That's kind of cool, though. I thought about getting like a green screen shirt, like a turtleneck, so I could just be like a disembodied head bobbing around. It might be a little disconcerting. But it's really hard to get it right because you want to do it so you can't see the neck, so it literally just looks like this head. Just, hey, what am I doing? I think that'd be kind of funny, and you'd see more of the screen. But I don't want to invest in a green screen turtleneck just for that. Anyway, we started this last Saturday. Had a good time of it. Enjoyed the music. So very very thankful to Golden Enrique for suggesting I play it. And we got pretty far. Oh, wait, we actually beat the... Oh, we did, okay. Macro, my goodness, man. How the heck are you? It's been a long time. You know, I didn't know... I thought about you the other day, and I was like, you know, I didn't know if, you know, I'm pretty much staying out of everything that's going on, just because, again, I have no say or anything about it, but I know it's happened in your part of the world. There's some stuff going down in that area. So I didn't know. I'm glad. My point is, I'm glad to hear from you because I didn't know how things were going down and how things were turning out in your daily life, or if maybe I don't know. That's why I don't even know, like, geographically and everything. If maybe the impact for you is minimal and you're just like, I know things are happening. Like right now, like we have things that happen all the time in different states that I don't know about. Like in America, things are happening. Big things are happening. And I have no idea because America is so big. It's just kind of like, okay, you know, that's going on, but it's not, doesn't change how I'm living my life. So I didn't know if that was the case for you. And you don't have to say if that is the case or anything. I'm just happy you're here. I'm happy to see Macro's name pop up. So hello, and how are you? And you are, let's see, you're 9 hours, I think, ahead. No, you're a day ahead, right? Because I think when I was playing Katana, it was like Friday for me. It was Saturday for you. So this is Saturday for me. Is this Sunday for you? I think it's Sunday for you, right? Anyway, welcome. And have you ever played Sonic? I totally forgot that I thought I was gonna have to be starting at the there was like an oil rig sludge level, and I thought that's where we were gonna be starting. But luckily, we actually beat that right before the end. So I have not played any of this level at all. I hear it's very long though. So. Oh, there's a... You're in for a treat. The music has been really, really good for this, Oh! Goblets. Are they gonna move? Ah, they do when you tell them to. Look at them. Kablunk. It's kind of nice that he left a nice ambulatory set of legs laying around so I could easily navigate those things. Oh, they are shooting fire. I was going to say, I'm used to Mega Man where there's always, if you're going up a vertical corridor. I'm dead. This is my ghost for real, though. Thanks for thinking to me about me and asking. The government was going to draft us. Whoa. And this is service durations for a major degree, but cancel it. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm glad that got avoided. Good deal. And I mean, hey, if it is Macro's ghost, I mean, you should be able to visit, right? Okay, never mind. I don't want to be inviting spirits or anything. I just meant you'd be able to go wherever you wanted to, but I'm guessing you're still bound to the land of living. I played all 3 of the originals in Sonic. No kidding, Michael. Nice. Even got all the emeralds. Wow. Now, see, that's impressive. Now, okay, you're talking about the original. Yeah. So, what did you play it on, Michael? Did you have do you have like an old school Sega? Was it emulated, or do you have it like on Switch or something? Because I do have, I think it's Sonic Origins. I think that is actually the first 3 games, and I want to play those. I have not played beyond like the Green Hill Zone, or maybe the Temple Zone that came after that in the first game. That was about it. I played a little bit in the second one. But all I know is trying to find emeralds in these games is going to be ridiculously hard. Apparently, you unlock, when you beat the game, you unlock Knuckles, and I think that makes it easier to find some of them to explore. But these levels, man, even the first 3, my point is that's incredibly impressive because it like the way these levels are, like Mario is very, 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 very linear in comparison. It's like just this long strip of here you're doing a thing and maybe go down into a pipe here. These levels are like a chaotic jumble of infinite directions all over the place and trying to explore it. Like, I don't even know where I am or where I've been at any given moment. So trying to be like, okay, like I found an emerald when I was playing a level one time, and I'm like, I could never get back here. I have no idea how I got here in the first place. I'm just happy I got one, but I found one out of, I think, the 7 or 8 that I need. It's ridiculous. What? On the OG Sega, Michael, you have, well, okay, so I'm appalled that you're a Sega versus Nintendo guy, but I'm proud of you that you actually played it on original hardware. I mean, it's not a distinction. It's not like something like, oh, it makes me a better person, but it shows a level of commitment to gaming or to wanting to play the game. And I just, there's something about the actual system. There's something about having a physical console, plugging a game card in there and mashing it. I'm even bummed out that I can't, you know what? Actually, let me see. I don't think I couldn't get it now, obviously. Is there a Sega Genesis controller for Switch? I doubt it. Wait, what? There is! There is! It's $80 freaking dollars, but there is a Sega Genesis wireless controller. Wow. They do have it. I could be playing this. Can you? Oh, you can't, because it's showing the video game screen. It's a capture card, not screen share. But yeah, there actually is one. Is there anybody selling it for cheaper? Like, $20 maybe? There's 65, there's 62, there's 59. We're getting there. Wow, used is going for 70. The bummer is, this is like the only game I could play it on. Because, as I mentioned before, the Super Nintendo has four face buttons and 2 shoulders, and the original Sega Genesis has 3 buttons. So you couldn't play any Super Nintendo games on here. I could play Nintendo games with it, but I want to play. I want to play with the controller that it was designed for. That's my point. But that is crazy. I can't believe I could have been playing this with an original with a Sega Genesis controller. That makes me sad. I feel like I'm missing out. And Xbox had save features and newer versions. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And that is part of, like, when you, I'm not sure about the original games, but in this one, when you, like, there's 2 levels per world or 2 levels per stage or act, whatever you want to call it. If you die on the second stage, when you reset, you have to play both of them over again. So that has, it's not as bad as, I think in the originals, I think you go back to the beginning of the game, if I'm not mistaken. I played most relevant Sonic games up to 2011. I beat Mania 5 or 6 times. Nice! Okay, so this is old hat for you, Macro. Well done. Oh yeah, I forget. I mean, you beat Katana Zero. Now, you didn't do it with my style, panache, and composure, but you did beat, but you did beat it. You had to use the slow motion effect, like a sad gamer, but you still did it. Golden Rike, yo, what is going on? I was holding the show for you. Good to see you, man. How are you? It is going well. We have not died yet. We've been exploring this wonderful lava world, and it's actually, I was very excited as I was telling them. I forgot that we'd actually beat the oil thing. Like, I was literally going through my head before I sat down, like last night or this morning. I woke up and I'm like, all right. So the first boss, or the boss in the first level, is that really easy guy. He's like the little fixer guy or whatever. You just hit him like 6 times. He didn't even get to attack. That's good. It's like, I can't remember what the final boss was for the second level, but I'm like, oh man, I got to go through. Like, I remember you got to hit the right stuff so you can see what the heck is going on. And I totally forgot we beat it at the end of the last session. So I'm thrilled that we're here in the lava, which is a statement not too many people would ever make, but. Oh, he's doing something. Oh, he did something. Okay. All right, that's okay. This is a very hazardous area. I don't feel like we should be here, or I feel like we shouldn't be here. Look at me go! Whee! Oh. I was getting there, Tails. Oh. Well, how do we go down? Huh. I went to go down, little device. What did I do? I just did it. I bet if I had the Sega controller. Oh, that was the other thing, Golden Enrique. I just discovered that the Switch does have a wireless Sega Genesis controller. So I could be really having the authentic. I think, I don't know. If I get a job, I think I might, like if I get it in the next month before I play Sonic Origins, I might get that controller so I can play the original Sonic games with an original Sonic controller. But all right, I did it again. Why did it do it? Oh, what am I doing? Stop it, Tails, you jackass! Let me go. Oh, you just face the other direction. Face the other direction. I feel so bad because when I figure something out, then I look over at chat. I'm like, okay, I solved this. I go, and then somebody's like been screaming the answer at me. First checkpoints have stars, so you get 2 chances a zone. Sonic 3 had easier emeralds, especially if you knew map layouts. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, if I were to genuinely map out the stages somehow, like I was gonna do that with Super Metroid too, because I have beaten Super Metroid, but I did it with a walkthrough. This is back in the day when walkthroughs were like text only, but they did have kind of a map. It's not very helpful. The map in Metroid is not all that helpful, but like if I map it out, I feel like I'm putting in the work, and so it feels fair. But like I'd be reluctant to like look up at a game thing. I mean, but I do that all the time. I don't know. I might do it. You said stuff happened over where you are, not like I'm living under a rock. I have been watching some news, but mind telling me news from your end? No, that's what I'm saying, Macro. That's my point. Like I stopped. I've kind of unplugged from all that because I just realized all I was doing was getting more stressed and more perturbed or more flummoxed over different things that I have zero control over. And so the only difference in my life is my stress level and my just underlying anxiety or frustration. And so if that's all I'm getting from being informed, then it's not worth it, because I don't want my interactions with other people in my real life tainted by an understanding of what's going on in a way that I have no impact over, and all I can do is fume and rant about and make comments about and be aware about. So my point actually was there's stuff going on. Some of it I'm aware of, just like that it's there, but more of it's like, I mean, for example, Hurricane Katrina. When Hurricane Katrina hit, I was in Virginia. Hurricane Katrina was a big deal. And it impacted a lot of lives. But where I was at in Virginia, nothing. The only reason I knew about it was because I was working for a housing material thing, and we've sold a lot of PVC pipe, and 2 of the biggest factories for producing PVC were down in New Orleans. So our boss called us and said, hey, I'm sure you all heard about Katrina. I was like, no. He's like, oh, well, for those of us watching the news, Hurricane Katrina happened. And so, you know, they talk a little bit about, oh, you know, it's horrible and all that kind of stuff. You know, not to downplay that, but it was. But then they're like, so we're going to have people asking about PVC availability. He said, just know what we've got in stock now is all we have for the foreseeable future. We need to get redistribution lines going. When we get more stuff in, we can let them know. So when you drop this off at the job site, let them know that's all we got. Or if they ask, like, let them know we can't do it. So because that was the only impact, that was the only direct impact Katrina had on my life, was in how I did my job. I needed to be able to communicate to our customers, we're going to have a delay in PVC. That was the only actual impact. Now, I also didn't have any family down there, so that's that. But it's just one of those things. So that's my point, is I know there are things going on, but they have zero impact. And so that's, I was equating that to, like, I didn't know how much that would impact, like how that would factor into you, where you're going, like you mentioned, they were talking about drafting you. That's a direct impact. Like, you can't, it is impacting you. It's not, it has nothing to do with, you know, just knowing that something's happening. It's like, okay, why am I being drafted, or why could I be drafted? Oh, because this is going on. So I didn't know. So that answered my question, that was a direct impact, or a possible direct impact. Whereas just, or if it was something you were just hearing rumblings about, like, hey, this is going on, you're like, okay, cool. Or not cool, obviously, but let's see. In essence, how are you? I am good, but largely because I have unplugged largely. It does make life a lot easier and more enjoyable. Now, that's not burying your head in the sand. There's a big difference. One of them is ignoring something that does impact you or is having an impact on you and that you can actually do something about, and you're avoiding doing that because you're scared or what have you. But then there's also just going, can't control it, can't do a damn thing about it other than just talk about it, fill the world with more carbon dioxide, talking about, I mean, that does feed the plants, so that's good. But yeah, I see her floating head too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the full effect, oh, there we go. Yay, save point. See, Golden Rike, I just want to point out, Golden Rike. Look at this. You see what this is? This is a checkpoint. You see, look at it. Look, Sonic's like, ooh, checkpoint. Ooh, checkpoint. You know what I don't get a lot of your levels? A lot of your Mario Maker 2, it's not one of these. I don't get a lot of these. Look how much Sonic, he's like, ooh, wow, that's, oh, so pretty. Mm-hmm. PVC, polyvinyl chloride, whatever. It's to you and to I, to us, it would look like plastic. It's typically gray, dark gray in color, about yay thick. It's piping. It's, yeah, you can use it for drainage. You can use it for bathroom plumbing. But yeah, polyvinyl chloride, I think is what it stands for. But it's, yeah, it's just like now again, in your part of the world it might be different, but like our toilets, you'll see a lot of it's copper wire, but a lot of it is. You know what? In the back of my head, I was like, I bet Michael's gonna have something to say about it, about the plants and carbon dioxide. I didn't know, but it is helpful, right? Like it's not. I mean, I could look. Schooling for me has proven to be just growing stage of disillusionment. Everything from we talked about yesterday, the food pyramid kind of being a bunch of okay, that's not, it was around for 30 years and now they're like, okay, you know what? Probably not as good as we thought it was. So, I mean, I just heard carbon dioxide helps plants. There's a mutually beneficial situation. Obviously sunlight, I guess, and water are much more important, but they do benefit from that is my understanding. So yeah, but that could be wrong. That's just my understanding. I'm not hanging my hat on it. I don't breathe because I'm feeding the plants, and I'm not going to stop because it doesn't impact them at all. Even if you miss all the mines in Sonic 2 Emerald runs, it's just easier to miss ring count. Even if you miss all the mines in Sonic 2 Emerald runs, it's just easier to miss ring count. Turn around. Oh, okay, that's the every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round. Turn around. Boop, 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 boop. Stab it. Oh, spiky balls. More spiky balls. Less spiky balls. Please. Whoa, whoa. Oh, we done it now. No, there was a thing. I knew there would be a thing. Little hook jump here. Thank you, Tails. I wish there was an... Can you turn Tails off? I don't know if you can. I know in theory he's helpful. But I still can't get him to... I jump, I hit B, I'm trying to get him to do the grab thing. He's not doing the grab thing. And then he does the grab thing when I don't want him to. I do not consent to you grabbing me, Tails, you little weirdo. Oh, come on, Sonic. With those giant... springy feet, you can't just... There you go, that's what I want you to do. There's probably a better way to do this, but I'm determined to do it my way. It's my way or the highway. Okay. Right. You know what? Sonic, you're not impressing me right now with your... There we go. That's all I had to do was tell him he wasn't impressing me, and he's like, oh, my bad, man. Oh no, it's big spiky balls. Much bigger spiky balls. Up we go. Darn it. Alright, the jumps are getting slightly more technical. I wouldn't call them technical jumps, but they're getting a little more technical. I'm going to stream later, but... Oh, nice! What are you streaming, Golden Rike? What are you going to be streaming? I know you're the Resident Evil and the Sonic guy, but I think you beat both of those, right? So what do you... I mean, obviously there's a ton of Ton of those games. Let me ask you, as a and I'm not going to lead the question. I'm just going to leave it flat out. As somebody I know who likes Resident Evil, what is your least favorite Resident Evil game and why? Because it's almost universal for people who love the franchise. There's usually one answer that I get, and it sucks because it's usually the only game that I like, and really, admittedly, it's because it is so not Resident Evil. Like I'm not like it down on the genre. It had like RPG elements and stuff to it that I really dug on, and I played it with friends. I was able to play online with friends. It was a lot of fun. But yes, Floating Head. I said I wanted to get like a turtleneck so I could get it like right up around there, so I'd really just look like a disembodied head bobbing around. I don't know how disturbing people would find that, and they'd be like, "Whoa, what happened to him? How's he playing without a body?" Like that's the kind of questions I think I would get. Sonic just had literal guidebooks. Oh yeah. I actually want to get those just for the. I want to see an overview of the level. Like I want a snapshot of what these levels look like. It's got to be beautiful chaos or chaos. They still use oxygen, just produce far more than they use. Okay. So you can strangle a plant. You just grab them by the little stem and just hold it there, and they're like, I can't breathe. I would never do that. I have never knowingly strangled a plant. I've cut them. I've weed whacked them. I've mowed them down with my lawnmower, but I've never tried to suffocate them. Let me guess. Is that used for deodorizing? Wait, what? CO2 or PVC? The new food pyramid also. What do you think about some journalists or whatever claiming the pyramids were built by aliens? I mean, like, look, I'm of the opinion. This is just me. I'm a person who says I don't know all there is in the universe. I don't understand everything there is in the universe. Do I think it's likely, based on what I know of life as we understand it and what it requires to survive in the cruel vacuum or the cruel backdrop of space, do I think it's likely that there is life as we would understand it, functioning as in a similar way that we do elsewhere in the universe? As big as it is, I still find it unlikely, just because we ourselves are perched on a razor's edge in terms of what this planet can sustain, how this planet sustains us. Slight degrees, slight different rotations, slightly faster, slower, the tilt, all these things, slight variations, and we're done. Never would have existed in the first place. So is it likely there's another planet that has had life, whether you think we evolved or were created or anything? Do I think it's likely? In terms of, do they have opposable thumbs? Could they build pyramids? I think it's unlikely. Just off the cuff, my rational brain going, I think it's unlikely. However, I'm not going to count it out. I think there's a lot of crazy things we don't fully know or understand. And I think it's kind of silly to completely discount it. Now, if you want to base it solely on pictures or, whatever, then you can say, yes, I think this particular evidence of alien life is ridiculous. The evidence that pyramids were, the pyramids being evidence of alien, I don't think so. But just the idea of another life existing on another planet elsewhere that may have come here. Now, then the narrative breaks down. Why did they come here? Why did they just leave a bunch of pyramids and then go away? If the pyramids were a little better built, I think I would be more convinced. But they really, they're just a bunch of like, it's Legos. You could just stack a bunch of Legos. Granted, it would take a lot of effort and some engineering, but we knew they were smart back then. Like we downplay, or I don't think we appreciate just how smart people were back then. Doesn't mean there wasn't a lot of violence. And that's the thing. It was a lot more violence. It was a lot more volatile, but people weren't stupid. You had some stupid people. You have a lot of stupid people now. In fact, I would say maybe more so just because of things like, fractured or partial information. Look, again, we've, as Michael pointed out, we had a crappy food pyramid. We've got a new one, and apparently it's not even better. We still cannot decide. I don't know where we sit right now. The consensus on eggs, where are we at? Because every 2 or 3 years, eggs become either the most healthiest, amazing food, or they become the absolute worst, and you're going to die from them. I think we know, I don't know if salmonella was always a thing, but like you watch Rocky and he breaks like 6 eggs and he just drinks them raw. Sylvester Stallone actually did that. So you could drink raw eggs. We frown upon that now, mostly because of E. coli or, whatever, things that, you can get from food stuff. I'm guessing that was always a thing and people still did it and they didn't regurgitate profusely. I don't know. But we can't even agree at any point. You could say right now, well, they've agreed that the yolks are, high in protein and the whites are great for this and that and whatever. But I guarantee you, whatever it is now, that's going to change in 5 years. So really, it's just a crapshoot and where you're at in history as to what makes sense and what doesn't. But honestly, I wish we would move to a hit your macros and avoid refined carbohydrates. I wish we would move to a hit your macros and avoid refined carbohydrates. I think I agree, Michael. I appreciate you phrasing that in probably the least accessible way possible. Well, the best Resident Evil is still 4 because Leon and memes. I have heard that as well. Although I think some people hold to 2. I don't know why, but I've definitely heard 4. It often comes up as the GOAT. And was that the one they just did a remake of that they said was really well done? But then they were like, it's awesome because they made Leon sexy. It's like, but you can't make the other character sexy? I don't know. It was something like that where it was just like the game journalists went on and on about how sexy whatever the remake was, or maybe it's Resident Evil 9. Some game just came out with Resident Evil in the title, and the main character is a good-looking guy, which is fine, which is great. But we're told that such things are, if you're looking for that in a female character, that's misogynistic and horrible, and you're a disgusting human being. But I'm just glad they made a good-looking dude. Hey, that's great. I mean, I'm not going to care too much about it personally, but... No! His shrapnel! Though the shrapnel. What does this do? Ooh, I have like an energy shield or something. Oh, does it draw it draws the rings to you. That's kind of cool. So you don't actually have to touch them. That's... Woo! Woo! Oh, did not see that coming. All right, what's going on here? I feel like I've hit an impasse. That is the one thing it takes a lot of getting used to with Sonic, is that you can go left and right. You know, Mario, it's like, you're going if you're going right, you're usually going the right way. With Sonic, it's like, there are going to be times where you're going up, down, left, front, sideways, and it's the right way to go. It feels so wrong, but it looks so right! Whee! You kind of miss... Oh, you don't realize how much you miss the speediness of the earlier Sonic levels until you get back to like traditional platforming, and you're like, oh dang, this is... Walk for me, legs. Walk for me, legs. Okay, I wish you didn't make such a farty noise when you walked. Oh no, are they disintegrating? No, they're not. Wow, these are strong legs. I don't know what the point of those things are. Like, it takes so long for them to go off. Okay, I guess they just get in the way. Boom! Your shrapnel has no impact on Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, I made fun of you and now you're popping up all over the place. Are these... Oh, those are... Look, another checkpoint. Take note, Golden Enrique. Look, behold, a second checkpoint. That might even be the third one. It might be even the fourth one. I don't know. Golden Enrique is not listening because he is currently updating his Mario Maker 2 levels. Your right hand comes off. Wait, what? Hang on a second. I feel like that's the mother of all non sequiturs right there. Randomization mod? Is that for PC only, I guess? I think life could exist, but I think the idea that they are so far advanced is just a sci-fi. Yeah, that's the other thing of it too, Michael. Yes, that was the other thing. So not only are they, did they exist at the same thing, but they happen to be paced ahead of us. Like, I mean, how much of a downer would it be if we end up being the aliens? Like we're expecting, this advanced race or whatever, and we end up, hitting up some alien versions of cavemen or something. It's like, oh, dang it. Like we're the big cheese. Like we were hoping you guys could, teach us whatever, or you had a different way to make a even smaller LCD screen or LED screen or whatever. And no, you're still banging rocks against other rocks. But yeah, I do agree with 100% as well, Michael, that like as narrow as the possibility is of life as we understand it to exist elsewhere, the idea that it is either more advanced or even anywhere near us, that we would start at the exact same time, unless, now, Michael, I know you don't subscribe to this, and that's okay. Unless it's almost like a Men in Black type scenario where, whether you want to call it God or a greater being, they had a contest and they're like, all right, you go over here and you start your own little civilization. I'm going to go over here and start my civilization, and we'll see, based on how our different philosophies of world domination or world formication or whatever are different. Like, I think that hands-on approach is going to be the best way to do it while not overriding free will. And the other one's like, no, I think hands off, I'm just going to let it go and let it spin. And I guarantee you they're going to do better without like having to, be thinking about the existence of a god or whatever, or a deity. Then I could understand them being equal or roughly about the same, because they're starting at the same time, and we're probably only a couple thousand years apart developmentally, whether it's better or worse, depending on whichever deity it happens to be working. But barring that unlikely scenario, I also find it highly improbable that they would be at our level or above. Or like you said, it's a trope, just the assumption that they must be more advanced. And here's the kicker. What if everything that, like, what if they are more advanced? But everything that makes them more advanced, what has enabled them to be more advanced, are things that we would... Oh no, I'm supposed to be running? What the hell? Oh. It's almost like I shouldn't be flapping my gums in a Sonic game. Wow, that's a cruel fate for old Sonic. But like, yeah, what if we... Okay, so all the things that we've demonized, I'm not saying that I think things that we hold to be wrong aren't wrong. But what if we find out that the more advanced civilization is actually the one who did not... I'm not going to get into specifics, but just you can just think in a general sense, like travesties, horrible things we say, democracy. They have no democracy. They have whatever, monarchy, theocracy. They have some other government that we would find appalling. There's no representative of the people, but they're more advanced. What do you do at that point? You're looking at these people that just arrived in time traveling, warping spacecraft, and they're like, yeah, all these things that you consider morality are actually what's holding you back. If you were just did this, this, and this, you'd be where we're at now. And you're like, well, like, I obviously that it's a purely fictional scenario, so it's not saying anything about humans as we are now because the context is fictional. But in that particular case, and you're faced with either, do we continue with what we consider to be correct and moral, or do we scrap all of that in favor of the progress that we see? Now, realistically, which is laughable in this scenario, there would be a downside that the technological and societal progression would come at a cost. And the question would be, is their downside greater, living the way they do, better than our downside and upside living the way we do? Let's see. Where's everyone going? Bingo. Wait. No thanks, bro. Your right hand comes off. Oh, wait. Macro, I feel like these are non sequiturs. We got question about the pyramids and aliens. We got no thanks, bro. We got your right hand comes off. These are all quotes. And then where's everyone going? Pish women. Sadler, your small time. I don't know any of these. These are all quotes. Are these from a movie? I don't know what. So the idea of an alien having intelligence near ours and avoiding an extinction event for just as long would also be rare. Yep. Agree. Yep. That's true, Michael. I don't think it's ever factored in. Like they would more than likely, if they are like us and their planet is like ours in any significant way, it would mean, like as you well said, extinction level events would be also something to deal with. I think eating cooked food is like the main reason for our intelligence. Or is our intelligence what gives us cooked food? Because Animals don't cook their food. No other creature on earth cooks their food. Perhaps it is not our opposable thumbs, but our cooking of food that sets us apart from the rest of the animals. What have I been up to? Nothing of note, Golden Enrique. I have started, so it is called sit down stand up. And it is essentially that I'm taking the principle of, so normally if you're trying to do stand up, you get like a 3 to 5 minute set, and you go around and you try to refine it. You work it. If you live in a major market, if you live in a city, it's not hard to do. There's 5, 7, 10, depending which city, comedy clubs. You can cycle through, you can go through, become a regular, and you just try different jokes, different ways of phrasing it. You can workshop it, etc. If you're like me and you live an hour and a half away from really the nearest comedy club, and you're looking at a chance of getting on stage for 3 minutes, possibly, maybe, if you're there for 3 hours, and then driving back at night, that's not feasible. It's not going to work for me. So in my situation where I'm at now, I developed what I call sit down stand up, which is me doing this, but not playing a game, just actually trying to tell stories that at least are not unfunny, and trying to hone in and trying to focus in on that. So I do it every morning now for 60 minutes. I'm going to break them into half-hour chunks. It's not live stream because it would just be kind of weird to try to be interacting with people while doing that, unless it's about interaction. So I'm working on that. I'm excited about it. It's very rough. It's coming along because it's a work in progress. It's more for my benefit than anybody else's, but in theory, they're getting something out of it. They can play it in the background and whatever. So I'm doing that. I'm going to try to be consistent with it. That's really the only new thing. And we are looking to move. That is another. So probably, depending on what the market does and what's going on, I will probably be in some form of transition within the next 6 months, almost with a certainty. Is that thing just farting? Is that just like a fart? Whoa! Hey! Oh, give me a ring. I need a ring. Okay, good. Oh. Wow. Sound effects are great. Boom. Wow. Oh, right. Whoa! What? No! No! Tails! Get over here, Tails! Fly me away! Fly me to the moon! What is going on? I'm going the... What the hell? I call BS. I call BS on that. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. The game doesn't tell you. It doesn't give you enough time to figure it out. That's cheap. That's a cheap death right there. That's what that is. Stop hitting me, you a-holes. Stop hitting me, a-holes. Whee. Everything went downhill when I started making fun of that little machine, saying it was a farting machine. It's like, I'm not a farting machine. It's viable gas. Vapor. Oh, I want that. I need that. They look like goblets. Big old goblets. Alright. We know which direction not to go now. I went the wrong way again. The road less taken, the road less traveled by. Okay, now I don't know where to go again. Okay, it's not down. It's not down towards the magma. The liquid magma. Is it over here? I don't know. No, it is not. No! Okay. Are we stuck? Did we just stuck it ourselves? No! Awesome! Another checkpoint! Do you see that? Another checkpoint! Another glorious checkpoint! Oh! Checkpoints make me so happy. Oh! That does not make me happy. Don't worry, Sonic. You're in good hands. Okay, you're not in good hands anymore. Less than capable hands, I would say. Oh my gosh, we're doing this again. Let's see. I think at a certain point, if you can unlock reasonable interstellar travel, you probably already have reached the ability to transcend bodily limitations. Probably true, Michael. You're probably all just a bunch of some form of light or something. That is very true. Because isn't that like I talked with a friend a long time ago. He was a smart friend. But this is back in high school. But he mentioned like you can't right now. Going the speed of light is physically impossible because like matter compresses or condenses at a certain speed or something like that, and so you'd eventually just be squished. It sounds ridiculous, but then again, a lot of science does sound ridiculous. Doesn't mean it's not true. It just means it doesn't make sense just on a superficial, at a glance level. But it was something. But I think the takeaway is that quantum mechanics or something, however it works, is there are problems there. That's not just can we build something that goes fast enough. It's can we alter the ramifications and the consequence of that kind of speed. Kind of like just like with G-force. So you like before we knew about G-force, like this would have been, and I'm not talking about the anime. If you think about G-force, before we even flew, so we really probably wouldn't know about it, or we knew about it in a theoretical sense or something. You would just think, oh, if I could just fly fast, we could do all these cool things or whatever. And you go, okay, but no, because there is a thing as G-force. If you try to bank too high or whatever, you're going to black out. Like the physical limitations that accommodate high speed and maneuverability, that those would have to be factored. Now, granted, those don't exist in space per se. I don't think there's a lack of G-force if I'm not mistaken. But when is my birthday? It is in June. So yeah, it is actually swiftly approaching. I didn't even think about that. Once you get to my age, you stop caring about birthdays. They really are more of like a ding than they are a yay. It's like, oh, don't remind me, it's been another year. You're still young enough that birthdays are awesome and they mean something cool. For me, I'm just like, nah. It is a day. I will be older. I have to remember to say that I'm older. And it will actually mark the tipping point. I will be closer to 50 than I am to 40, which is, I mean, to say that sucks is kind of a. But I mean, look, everybody gets their chance. We all got to do it. We all get a certain amount of time. If you live long enough, you are going to turn 50 and 60. You're going to get older, and the point. Oh no! Did I just roll over a checkpoint? I feel like I did. I feel like I just rolled past the check. No! Alright, what am I doing? Am I supposed to be landing in the middle? Nope. Okay, and you can't. Okay, I did hit him. Okay. Oh, he got pissed off. He's throwing the big balls at me. What the heck did I just do? See, that's Act 1. But I have 4 lives, so that's good. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars, Tails. Exactly. Oh, we're going down. This is very Metroid-y. My topics are way random. It's just that I've been 2 months since our last interaction, so I'm giddy as fuck. No. It's not. I feel bad because if I look away, I miss, like, if you're saying something as a reaction, I miss it, then I just don't have the context anymore. It's not a problem with the randomness. I just, like, I'm trying to connect the dots between them, and maybe there aren't any. I just. Fire shield blocks lava. Also, do you have double jump on this Sonic? I do not. But yeah, I noticed. I was like, oh, it seems to be okay. But yeah, so I got the one. Unless there's another button I push. I'm hitting B, Y, X and A. Oh, okay. It's like, okay. So it is kind of like the the Genesis in that it only 3 buttons actually work. So yeah, that's kind of cool. They don't make it redundant like that. So no, I don't have a double jump. Do you have a double jump in the original? I didn't think you have a double jump in the original, do you? What I went for next birthday? I don't really. Well, that's not completely fair. I get some things for my birthday, but not nothing really. Yeah, I don't know. Not to get hit by spiky balls. That's what I want for my birthday. But, you know, the chances of that. But no, yeah, I guess I just haven't really thought about it. What is this? What? Ish dish. See, I thought those were supposed to be like directional things, but clearly they're not. Like telling you where to go, not that you're going there. Oh no! Spring me to life. Wake me up inside. Okay, that's not working. My singing or... Oh no, my beautiful rings! That is so heartbreaking. I hate the... Oh no, my rings! Darn you! A hoarder would be going nuts with this game. No, the game keeps taking my rings. No. Oh. We don't want Robotnik. He doesn't do good things for us. Oh, well, we do want Sonic. Oh, chase it, grab it. No! Fool. Ah. I knew that was going to happen, too. I remember one of the first times I died in Mario was, like Mario Brothers, the first Mario Brothers was, it was an extra life. I think I hit it by accident. There's that hidden block over the little bush right by there's a pit in the first level, and you can hit it by accident. It's right near there. And so I started going. I wasn't expecting. I was like, oh my gosh, let me get that mushroom. And like I ran for it, and I got it as I fell down the pit. So me and my friends, we got a big laugh out of that for a long time. It's like, he got an extra life, and his life goes with it. It was hilarious. You had to be there. That's the kind of comedy I'm talking about, folks. Situational comedy you had to be there for, and you also had to be a child to appreciate. I think that's the winning combination. Oh, checkpoint. Glorious checkpoint. We love you, checkpoint. You are sexy. One of the sexiest things I've ever seen in my life. Sexy checkpoint. Alright. Gotta stop fetishizing checkpoints. Especially when they're glowing balls. Glowing balls of... Alright, hang on a second. Okay, well this is... Oh no, my... Jeez Louise. Okay, it's getting worse. My invincibility frames are not lasting as long as they should. Hey, Dano, what's going on? Are you at work or did you call out? Oh, are you not allowed to? I thought that was a safe harbor. I thought we could land on that. Oh, no, I know I can't land on that. Oh. But good to see you, Dano. What's going on? Did you, I think, Vincenzo said you and Eros were having like a powwow or having a talk together or something like that. Is that, do you guys get to hang out last night? He came on, I think you were gone at that point, or you were working, but he came on and kind of had a moment. Spiky balls. It was a good conversation in general. Okay. It really is a balance with these Sonic games, like trying to keep it Sonic. Well, that was unimpressive. What am I supposed to do here? Oh! Question asked, question answered. I'm what they call a genius, you see. But I'm humble about it. I'm a humble genius. Oh crap, oh crap. Ho 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 ho. Good old pinch point. No, why did I do that? The answer, entertainment value. This is all for... all for... Man, look at... There. Okay, this is... Oh, I did a thing. Blue balls. Get the blue... This is... I don't like... Oh, you just... You kind of move on a grid. Oh, no, you... Okay, they turn red when you... Okay. That was so much fun. I was also getting sick. The issue with super speed is you still have to deal with g-forces even in space. It's a momentum issue, not a gravity problem. Oh, there you go. Okay. Like going the speed of light, you wouldn't notice anything, but stopping most certainly you will. Right, so you'd almost need like, you know, a few years just to decelerate. Well, I imagine your takeoff too, unless you build up to it. I'm guessing if it's relatively instantaneous, that would be a problem. If I have enough money, I may email you $100. No, Macro. No, sir. I genuinely appreciate that offer. I really do, sir. But honestly, in that situation, my present would be that you putting that money to use for you, whether it's buying a console or I don't know. I don't know what you want. What are you into these days? Like what you know, you're a young fella in a part of the world I'm not as familiar with, and even if you weren't, I still don't know what young kids are into these days. Like, you know, in my day, it would be video games or football cards or something. G.I. Joes, Legos. Do you like Legos? I feel like I'm speaking a foreign language, but it's like in the world of the digital, you know, of iPads and, or, you know, tablets and phones, like, what the heck do kids want anymore? Or young people? Like, what gets people excited? That was the thing back in my day. If you wanted to like punish me or you know, like ground somebody, oh no, he's gonna do a thing. He's gonna do a thing. Okay. You know, you had as a parent, you had to work at it because, you know, we had our imaginations. So it's really hard. You could tell me go to your room. I've got toys nestled in every crevice and cranny. I've got my imagination. I do have a Nintendo. You know, all these things. So you can take away my Nintendo, but you've only taken away like 1/8 of my playing power. You can ground me, take it away from going outside. That takes away, another 1/7 or you know, another small percentage. Basically, I've still got about 65 to 70% of my playtime capacity, even without video games or going outside. Well, maybe we'll say 55%. So it's really hard. But nowadays, like everything's online. So all you have to do is say you can't go online. And 99% of like people would just, their brains would fall apart because everything they do is on. And that's just how society is. That's not saying they're stupid or wrong. It's a lot easier. Like you could just take a kid's phone away or their tablet away and it's just like, what? No. So it's easier, I think, for parenting. You can restrict or ground easier, but it also it's more volatile as a youth because you have fewer things in many cases of which to occupy yourself with, by virtue of how the world has just come about. I think I was supposed to hit... I think I missed the directional switch there, but it wasn't a big deal. Tell you, the stakes for these... I mean, these are such long levels that if you have to do them again, it's kind of a big deal. The earlier levels weren't so bad. Hey, don't hit me back that way. I want to go here. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, I am invincible. Oh, that feels good. Here, fire me up again. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, fire's nice. How stupid do you feel, inanimate object? Oh, I have bested you just by my mere existence. Oh, no. Okay, well, no harm, no foul. Okay, I've got to push the opposite direction of the way I think I should be pushing. Yeah. Yeah, on that one I'm holding left to go right. That happens quite a few times in this game. Alright, stop pooping out little exploding balls or lumps of... Oh, I think we... Oh, no, I thought we got the boss. We need another checkpoint. Come on, don't Enrique me. going on? Oh, they did. Wait. Where's my checkpoint? Where's my checkpoint? No! Oh, I'm having to eat my words and they are bitter. Oh, there's no checkpoint. And there's a guy swinging a giant ball. What the heck is going on? Okay. What is this? Is this a party? A rave? Whoa, 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 whoa. How about a little, oh gosh. Stop saying yay! No, I need it, give me another, oh no! Oh, this is not going well. Okay. I think I got a hit on him. Tails got a hit. Good job, Tails. No, 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 give me that, give me that. Tails got him again. Tails is doing good work here. That's my lifeline right there. Get him, Tails, get him. I'm supposed to be fast. I'm getting outrun by a guy on... It's not even a motorcycle. It's a freaking grub or something. Did you... Oh, come on. Tails has hit you like 35 times. That should count for something. Oh, no. Oh, wait. There's a... We can go up, right? No? We cannot. Would you stop hitting me? Thank you. Yeah. That was all me. Tails had nothing to do with my victory there. Oh. Bam! Unstoppable. I guess inertia is a better word than momentum now that I think about it. I mean, it kind of all comes out in the wash for me. I'm not splitting hairs with you, Michael. I'm going to say, yeah, but no, I actually, yes, you fool. You philosophical Philistine. I can't believe you said momentum instead of inertia. I didn't correct you because I'm too kind and humble. Planet-sized objects that don't collapse into orbs is also a sci-fi trope. Planet-sized objects that don't collapse into orbs. Well, that's why the Death Star is brilliant, right? It's already a ball. It can't collapse into anything. And it's only the size of a moon, not a planet. But yeah, sci-fi is full of tropies. After a sufficient amount mass, an object would collapse into a sphere under its gravity. Huh. Interesting. Even in space? Space! I really don't understand the tendency of why male friends get upset. I offer them a gift. No, it's not upset, Macro. I'm not angry. Also, bro, I'm a grown-ass dude. What do you mean? Legos and Uno cards and iPads and consoles. I thought you were like 18 years old. That's not a grown-ass man. You're not even, as far as I'm concerned, you're not an adult until you're 25 years old, at the least. Not you personally, just anybody. If you're not 25, you have to have at least 5 years where you're off the rails. Like going to school, whichever, whether you think it's awesome, whether you think it sucks, having your life mapped out for you and very simple, like going to class good, getting good grades good, not going to class bad, obviously there's a bunch of interactions, there's socializing, you're learning a lot of stuff, you're growing, but you're still on the rails. That's still, your life is laid out for you. Next year, I will be going to 9th grade, and then 10th grade, and then 11th grade, and then 12th grade, and then college, or, trade school, or whatever. It's when you hit your 20s that you actually get to make your own choices, really, and you're on your own, and you're making a lot of mistakes, and you're figuring out why the way you thought of things before doesn't make sense in the light of harsh reality. And that why things that you thought were feasible are not, and things that you actually didn't think were feasible actually are. It's a whole different ball game. So by the time you hit 30, you kind of got a better grasp on yourself, the person you are going to be, the way you're actually skewing towards. You've kind of experienced all the different ways that you can view the world, all the different perspectives, not all of them, but a good chunk of them, and gone, yeah, no, this is what makes sense for me. This is what feels comfortable for me. You know, if you're a morning person or not. I don't know why I threw that in there. A lot of people know that earlier, but I am legally allowed to drive. Dude, do you know how many idiots drive and fool it? Now, again, I'm not saying you, but I'm just because you can drive, like, I remember when I could drive. That didn't mean anything. Now, granted, I was a great driver, not gonna lie, but driving, being able to drive, I mean, yeah, I know some incredibly irresponsible and dangerous people who are allowed to drive, and half of what makes them irresponsible and dangerous is drive. You give them that unfettered freedom and speed. Anytime I see some guy whiz past me going weaving in and out of traffic at 95, that guy got a license. Almost certainly got a license. Should not have a license, but he absolutely does. There is always a swinging ball at me. But no, yeah, so just for the record, definitely not offended. I was just saying, I was saying I'm appreciative. It's not a male or female thing. If you were a billionaire, just a benefactor, you're just all the money in the world, you're just like, hey, you know what? I was thinking about sending you something for your birthday. I'd be like, dude, that'd be great. Here's my address. Send it by helicopter, add a few zeros, in fact. But if it's somebody who's, kind of either at my kind of frame or maybe even, not quite as well off, the idea of it is greatly appreciated. The thought of it is very moving, genuinely. But the practicality of it says, I would feel better if you were able to spend that money. Like, the joy that I would get buying myself something with that money is not as significant as the joy I would get knowing that you are now required to buy something fun for yourself with that money. And the point is happiness, right? Like, the gifts, not the point of life, but the point of gifts and having gifts is, yes, to have something, but that in theory, that something is giving you happiness. And so I'm saying that in that situation, I would get greater happiness if I said you are required to treat yourself and buy yourself something cool. And you tell me what something cool was, than me using that money to buy something that ostensibly makes me happy. I'm going back to the beginning of the level, aren't I? Yep. Is that a pit down there? Not really. Not for old Sonic. I'm gonna get those rings though. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 of those rings. Launch me. There we go. We're now we're making discernible progress. Boom. Boom. We gotta be getting close to the end of the game at this point, right? I mean, I thought we were close with the lava level, to be honest. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm in the background! Oh, that's kind of cool. That's very Donkey Kong, like Tropical Freeze type thing. Where you... Whee! Woohoo! Okay, alright. What am I doing? I can't see. Oh! Hey! No! Oh, it hurts just as much to lose the rings when you're tiny. Oh, I'm back. Wow, okay. Oh, gosh. What? Well, stop shooting crap at me, you like... You oh, you know what? I sounded like Falco from the original Star Fox that I know you all are familiar with because you're cool people. By the way, if you know, those are like spot-on impressions. Checkpoint, please. I mean, there's so much stuff going on. What's going on over here? What is that? Oh. Little Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghost. It kind of makes me, I love checkpoints, but now when you have too many of them, it does make me a little nervous because it seems to indicate that I need that many checkpoints because... No! I should be able to spin into you! I am Sonic the spinning gerbil hamster hedgehog! Whee! I should be able to spin into you with impunity. And immunity. Oh, you jackal! Oh, that stings. Sonic is... See, this is what I'm talking about, Michael. Like, the complexity of this level alone, like... The key is to gather as many rings as possible while also not dying. Guess we're going down. We're going down, Sonny Jim. Ooh. Alright, well, there's fresh rings here, so I guess I haven't been this way yet. Whoa! Okay, the parallax scrolling is kind of messing with my head a little bit. Or my eyes, I should say. Like, I understand it, it's just kind of messes with you like that. Oh. What you got, huh? Tails. Oh, Wily. What? Not Wily. Dr. Wowie. More balls! Stop with the balls. Oh, darn you. Okay, so that's my one time to hit him. Oh, why did I do that? I just walked right in. Yeah! Alright. We're gonna start over here now. And, oh, crapola. No! You jackass! Oh, even then. Alright. As long as I got one ring, I'm okay. Oh, no! Should have known. Give me that one ring. There we go. Oh, no. Grab that, Tails. Grab it. No. Oh, good. Oh, phew. All right. So these are it's great because the bad guys are. I thought about this the other day. My philosophy. Are they? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, they're trying to kill me. They're actively trying to kill me again. What's going on? How is this? Am I supposed to be spinning? Or is this just? He's still going. He's still going at it. Okay. No, mother. I love you, mother. Oh, that sucks. College was optional like a few decades ago. Even high school was at one point. Independence could be achieved at a much younger age, provided good guidance, training, and available opportunities. I mean, I would say it's like less optional now, or it's more optional now than it ever. Well, I don't know than it ever was, but I mean, trade school is always a thing. I mean, so there are. I mean, we talked about this before. There are degrees where you're gonna need, like, you literally need the schooling. Like, that is your kind of job training. Doctors, lawyers. Although lawyer, if you can pass the bar, you don't have to go to law school. Is my understanding. Now, obviously, they'd like to see a diploma and, see that you went somewhere. But if you ace the bar, that is as far as I know, I haven't tried to do it, but as far as I know, as long as you pass the bar exam, you don't have to even go to law school. You can just, if you know it, you can get licensed. And yeah, you say, okay, there's no plaque on my wall, but I passed the bar. Maybe they're not going to hire you, but if you're cheaper than the other guy, maybe they'll try you. But you're really, all it comes down to at that point is I spent the money or the time getting this degree. That's really what it comes down to. If it's not something directly needed, as I've said, there are jobs that require it just to weed out. So it's artificial need. We'll put it that way. But no, if I had to do it all over again, I would have probably looked into trade school. After high school, I wouldn't have gone to college. I mean, from a purely functional standpoint, like, I made good friends. I had great experiences in college, or some good experience. We started. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think. Nope, that's not cool. I don't know what I'm thinking. This is Act 1, too. This is not even like the big boss. This is just clearing the level. Ah, dang it! You really don't get much time to... Dang, I'm good. Which probably just means that my struggles earlier were pathetic. No, it didn't work! My ring! My death! My life! Oh! The agony. Ah, you're too far away! Doggone it. I don't know why I was standing there. This boss isn't fun. Hello, Baldric. What's going on? Oh, I like I like how you start off with wait. Baldric, you okay, so I gotta say that's even funnier than you not there you go. Oh. Hey, hello, Baldric, what's going on? Let me see what your comment is. What's on your mind, sir? Mario and Luigi really went all into furry. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. It's a logical progression, Baldric. You gotta know. I'm a furry. I love it. I like being a blue, and I like being a fast, and I like being a furry. I am too fast, too furious. Ah. All right, now that I know kind of what I'm up against here. Oh, dang it, Robotnik. Yeah! Yeah! By the power of the furry, I have prevailed. I mean fury. By the power of my fury, I have prevailed. But unfortunately, I've got one life, which in this game is like that is 0. So that means we're gonna have to replay that level again. More than likely, unless I get very, very lucky here. Incredibly lucky. I'm being funneled! I forgot. They're just gonna blow. In more ways than one. People built houses and started families at the age of 25, and you're telling me independence starts at 25, but it's not your fault. It's just you have to compete with a few billion other people. I'm saying, but it's a different world now. Like, people are also getting married at like 15 and 16 years old back in the day. Like, they had 3 or 4 kids by the time they were 20, or they were trying to. You also had high infancy, childbirth deaths, and even with mothers as well. So, you know, it was a thing, but you started families very, very early as well. So you were forced to. Situations conspire to. And I would still say that, like, human development doesn't change. So you may have to mature, you may have to do more things, but your brain is still, unless the people of old had faster developing brains, ours are still developing into our 20s. So that's not a judgment call. That's just a fact of a biological thing, and I'm sure Michael will flag it if I got that fact wrong. But yeah, so it's just the expectations are different. But yeah, but I mean, that is the same thing. Independence, usually people didn't just leave the home just to leave the home. They left the home to start a family. So it's kind of the same thing. They became independent and started their own lives at 25 or earlier. It's a much, like, our dynamics nowadays are much different. And that was the dumbest, weakest jump I've ever seen in my life. Lasers. Why am I tiny? Oh, wow. Oh, look, I'm chibi. I'm a chibi furry. Woohoo! I don't know how that happened. I'm still powerful, though. I can still squish things like a whatum. Cute little Sonic. Whee! Ah, I'm a little blue ball. I'm such a little blue ball. Oh, so tiny. Am I supposed to be able to get up on that? Is Tails up there? Is he showing off the fact that he can get up there and I can't? Alright, what's going on here? Dang it! Well, this jump is a pain in the butt. Woohoo! Okay, never mind. It was not a pain in the butt. I was being a turd muffin. Oh! Look at me, I'm the size of the checkpoint ball! Ah, that amuses me. Do the furry foal? Roll. Oh, you're right, yeah. Mario and Luigi, Eggman side story. Yeah, it's, whoa. I mean, they could do it, in theory, because I don't know if Nintendo doesn't own Sonic, I guess, but Sega does loan him out to him often these days. So you could have a Mario Luigi saga, or featuring Eggman, or a Sonic game. I mean, I feel like that gap is so small. It is. Oh! Oh, wow. I got through there without shrinking. No shrinkage for your boy Sonic. Oh, no! My checkpoint! Oh, I need that checkpoint. I want that checkpoint. Every checkpoint is awesome. Checkpoints are the meaning of life. When you think about it, life is all about checkpoints. Just getting to different checkpoints. That's what life is all about. And timing. That's why video games are so fundamental to life, because they're all about timing and perseverance. Look at that. Timing and perseverance. Look what it got me. Blue ring things. Oh, I guess maybe that shrink ray is maybe not necessarily a good thing. I mean, I don't see a downside to it. We're a smaller target. We navigate easier. I like being a little blue ball. I'm so cute. I'm adorable. No, don't make me big again. Oh. Oh dear. What's this? Oh, okay. Well, I hope this doesn't last too long. It's not hard, but it's not exactly exciting. It's gonna start moving faster. Closer to the top, that does impact it a little, I guess. Okay. You know what that reminds me of? It's like the Robot Wars. You guys remember those? They went up for a little while. It was like you build a robot and it fights another robot. And so like all their tools were like saws or little hammers. It's pretty funny. That's what it makes me think of. I thought I'd share that just now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that was pretty dope. Okay, we'll go down here. Whoa, whoa, easy there, game. My goodness gracious. I can't jump off that. What am I supposed to... Interesting. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to do something else? What's going on here? Maybe something here? Oh, it puts me to the back. Yeah! Oh, they're pulling out all the tricks here. That poor guy's got some big very, very dangly. Very dangly spiky balls. Honey, I shrunk the hedgehog. And launched him in the air. Oh gosh, no! I lost all my beautiful rings. Now I'm a very sad small Sonic. Okay, I got a checkpoint. I'm happier again. Oh, this is it. This is it. We got here 2 lives, but I'm tiny. What is he doing? Is he going to vacuum me up with that thing? Okay. Oh, that's adorable, I guess. Little baby Robotnik. Aha, what do you got next there? What? Is she... What is she? Oh! She's suicidal. I was like, did he just release one of our friends? Is he getting... Oh, it's cool. These are all like miniature versions of, I think from the original game. These are like... Okay, so... Yeah, I think if the balls don't reproduce, then once he's done for the next 5... I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to hit him now, or if I'm literally just waiting. What is she doing? Can we not jump on her? Oh, she's just gonna blow up anyway. Alright, so he is running out of balls, and I can't hit him, so I'm guessing it's just... when he runs out of the little ones. Really? Uh-oh. I knew it. There had to be a phase 2. Oh no, 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 no! All my rings, all my rings! Okay. He's coming down. Okay. That was weird. But I'm digging it. Let's see. What have you been up to? Life changes, etc. Oh. Not a same old me. No, his little rings. My little rings. Oh, things are happening. Things are happening. I should have known when he bailed out. This might be the big bad. Titanic Monarch. This must be it. We're in the lair of the beast. I don't think hedgehogs have a single speck of fur. It's all spikes. Maybe the tail has one though. 21 hours worth of Silk Song. Nice, Macro. Nice. Good stuff. Like, so you beat it in 21 hours? That's awesome. Is that your first time beating it? Because I think we started at the same time. I only played that one day. I haven't touched it since, but... Or should be money and fill the chat logs of his streams and complain about shit. The American dream. Indeed. Titanic Monarch. So this is the big one, huh? I'm not afraid. I'm eagerly looking forward to crushing my foes, if that is in fact what's happening here. Okay. Okay. Maybe we go back this way? Mm-hmm. No, that's literally the way we came. Gotta do something else. Okay, I'm seeing a little, like, green light, red light, green light. Oh, that's still red. Now it's green. I don't know what that means, though. Yeah, maybe I need to do my little spinny thing. I mean, that's my arsenal. I have the jump and this. Okay. Okay, don't know what just happened, but hopefully I never have to do that again in my life. No, Titanic electricity! Oh, more electricity! I'm actually having to. I need to do a little more thinking and a little less bouncing. There you go, Sonic. Yes! More of those, please. Oh, so much more. Unless there's only one Titanic level, in which case it might be okay. Oh, he's gonna blow up! Oh, you watch walkthroughs? I hate Metroidvanias. Well, I like the battling part of Metroidvanias, like the shooting stuff or the killing stuff. I don't like the go through the maze and backtrack a million times. Unless I know, okay, I'm backtracking specifically to this place for this reason. I don't like just being like, okay, I can't go any further. I guess I better backtrack and see what I missed. But no, that I love how you said that, though. Made it sound like you played it. Like, I just finished 21 hours. It's like, oh, that's impressive. It was like, I overheard these kids talking. He's like, yeah, so I drop back and, the guy, they're blitzing. I drop back and I throw like a 10-yard pass and take it in for a touchdown. And I'm like, wow, it's great to hear these kids talking about playing football. You know, back in my day, we used to do that all the time. The next day, it'd be like, oh man, we totally had you guys. And well, if you hadn't overthrew it, like we used to talk about playing sports all the time. But then somebody said, yeah, I did that too. But like my campaign for Madden was blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You guys are talking about like you did something awesome when all you did was play a video game. Like, don't make it sound like you threw a pass. Be like, while playing my video game, I pushed the Y button to throw the ball to somebody else in the video game. Not, I actually threw a football. Anyway, I don't know what Gucci means, Macro, but I think I'll agree with you on principle. I like the music. This one maybe not as much. Like I really love the remix they did of Green Hill Zone. Like I think the music got there's been like one or two where I'm like, okay, this isn't my favorite. This one isn't necessarily my favorite, but the music overall has been really good. I mean, this is chill. This is nice. It just doesn't hook me. Where some of the other songs are like, oh, this is like when I hear a song and I want to buy either buy the soundtrack or find the soundtrack, that's when I know I've found something. Like, whereas this isn't a song that I would necessarily want. I like it's fine in the context of the game, but I wouldn't listen to it on its own. Whereas there's some songs where I'm like, yeah, no, I totally just jammed to this in my car. We are just like all of that was automatic. Oh no. Okay, so I guess it's not all automatic. What? Would you? Okay, well. Oh, he's gonna blow up! He did it again. I hate that guy. He's still there! You blew up! What are you still doing alive? Oh, he didn't blow up. He's just shooting out little... Oh, that's bad news. I don't want to die to one of those things again. Those are the weakest, stupid... I knew I was going the wrong way. Oh! This is good. This is also good. That's also good. I have not figured out the navigation for these things yet. Okay, maybe I have. Well, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Can I affect? I can affect the direction. Okay, that's good to know. No, I'm trying to go... Oh, there we go, that's why. What the heck? God, I tried basketball today. Damn, I stuck. What? Basketball? Or is there a different ball called basketball? Yeah, bosses in combat are the best thing about the Metroidvanias. It's like the main reason you play these games. In the first place, proof of that is God Home DLC and Hollow Knight. It's like a boss rush. Oh, nice. It was the only sport I actually liked as a teenager. Now I can't even hit the hoop. Oh, okay, you're talking about basketball. Okay. Well, you know, Baldrick, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like the sport I played the most growing up was soccer, and I can kick a ball, but I actually tried to play indoor with some friends about 7 years ago when I was back in Colorado. And not only could I not keep up just athletically, but I just didn't have the footwork. But that was my main sport for like until 8th grade. And then I changed. I mean, I was playing football, but that was just like fun, like friends. That was my favorite sport to play. But soccer was the only, or football, non-Americano. I don't like this particular section of the game right now. This is not the funds. We're gonna die on a timeout on this one. Oh, 17 feet tall. No, that's a good height for basketball. And look, Muggsy Bogues proved you don't have to be tall to play basketball. Like, you don't have to even be able to jump that high. If you're great, if you can play solid defense and you're a good outside shooter, you can be awesome. You don't need to be tall. But I mean, obviously, typically basketball players are quite tall. But and it does make life easier. Oh gosh. Okay, that's the ticket right there. Golly day. Oh my gosh, I do not like this, Sam. I do not like this jumping spam. No! That was painful. Now I can't get it to angle upward. There we go. What happens? Okay. All right, straight up seems to be a safe bet. You just go straight up and... No, don't put an enemy there! Okay, go that way. No! Okay. Anything? No? Okay, straight up again. Straight up again. Straight up, I'm guessing. Okay. Okay. All right. We are running out of time. We are running out of... I think it's a 10-minute max. I don't know. I've never actually looked at the timer when it expired. No! All right. Nothing for it. Just gotta go. Gotta go fast. I'm changing my strategy. Instead of going slow and not going anywhere, I'm gonna try to go somewhere and go there quickly. My strategy is not working. Like, this would be a pain in the butt without those things. What the heck are you supposed to... I don't even know. There's too many, Okay, okay. There's the time. Yeah, 9:59. Oh, man. At least I was. I think I'm shrinking. The gravity pull is becoming stronger and stronger. Yeah, we all gradually get shorter over time. That is a certainty, I believe. If they set the basket lower. Well, but then you got to think though, Macro, what happens to the tall people? Then they actually have to like drop the ball to put it in the hoop. So yeah, you can't lower the bar for us shorter folks. You gotta. I mean, it's impressive, like that. You know, when you have things like, I mean, the rim has been, I think, 10 feet for I don't know how long. You know, age immemorial, time immemorial. Same thing like the free throw and 3-point line. And they pretty much lasted. I mean, even the tallest basketball player, like, yeah, it's a little easier for them. They don't have to jump as high, but it still hasn't made the game too easy. Like, nobody, you can have people who are dominant, but it's not always the tallest or the biggest guys. Sometimes it's just the one who believe in themselves the most. The ones who know that size matters not. Something usually said by people with less size than others. Oh, are we doing this again? Don't love it. Don't love it. Trying to get it lined up so I can... There we go. That's the angle. Apparently not. There we go. That's the stuff, old bean. Gosh, I hope we don't lose this. Oh, this is our last life, too. Gosh darn it. That lot of good. A checkpoint does us with one life. Come on. Give us another life. Give us another life. Don't be mean. Don't make it weird. That's not a life. That's a shield. But it might help. Ah, my shield! Okay. Screw you, game. John Lasseter. Wait, that's the guy responsible for most of the good Pixar movies. What are you talking about here? I think it's my first game over today. Oh, no, maybe my second one. No, I think it's my first one. Does anyone remember Basketball Movie with Trey Parker? I never... Oh, you talking about... it wasn't called Basketball. What was it called? Something... It was called something Ball. I don't remember what kind of ball. There's some ball. Yeah. Crap. But I do remember. I never saw it, but I do remember it. I once completed a level in Shadow the Hedgehog in a record time of 30 minutes. What? That seems like a long level. My gosh. Holy cow. But yeah, what was it? You know what? I got to look up the name. Basketball. Did you say basketball? You did say basketball. Look at you, Baldrick. That's my brain not doing brainy things. It like basketball isn't a word, so my brain just did a spell check and was like, oh, he means basketball. But you actually called it basketball. And then you let me look it up for myself so that I could be foolish. Thank you, Baldrick. You've taught me a real lesson today about the meaning of true friendship and assuming that your friend just misspelled a word. Although, to my credit, you did call it. What was it up there? You did call it basketball back at 11 o'clock in the morning. So I think it's fair that I've auto-corrected you to basketball. You were saying it's the ones who believe themselves to succeed. Oh, gotcha. Hey, you know what? That's the thing. John Lasseter, calling somebody John Lasseter is not a, like, again, I would say every Pixar movie, just about every Pixar movie worth a damn, John Lasseter either directed, executive produced, or had, some hand in it. The ones without him have blown chunks. So I'm just saying, it's hard to make somebody feel ridiculous when, regardless of what it was, like, it was actually a good movie. Wow. There was a time where that was really hard for me to figure out. That time is not now. And a sport I'm actually really good in. The best, some would say. Wait, what are we talking about here? Well, that's another movie. Also, I watched A Bug's Life a while ago. Perfect movie, absolute cinema. Yeah, Bug's Life is a good one. It's been a while. I wouldn't call it one of my favorites. It's not what I should say. It's not one of the more memorable ones, but I did like it a lot. And it was funny because they had at the same time Ants came out, which was a different studio. And I think Bug's Life did kind of out nudge it. Like they had a lot going to it. I think it had Woody Allen in it. They both had. I think Ants had more like star power, but when you're talking voiceover work, star power means a lot less. Like I don't think Megamind was better because of the voice actors, like the name actors that had in it. I think you like, yeah, but it was really good. Just not. But anyway. So yeah, Bug's Life and Ants, both movies about ants. And bugs, or bugs, I should say, as the names would imply. But different approaches and different results. But yeah, Bug's Life was good. But I mean, even like Toy Story. I mean, even the original Toy Story, it definitely visually, like the second one holds up a lot better than the first one for obvious reasons. But even just the content of the first one was still really good. It is crazy though, because I remember thinking how amazing it looked visually for the longest time, and like watching it now, it's like, oh gosh, like it looks like a video game. It looks like Toy Story the video game, and that's just the nature of technology. But like I feel like they've gotten to a point like Big Hero 6, that kind of art direction. I think that's or like the Incredibles. They managed to get the animation style to a point where it's going to age well. Like after a certain point, they got the people to look like people. And they really were able to nail down the environmental replication, which they got the basics right for Toy Story 1, but But that I think that like Bugs Life aged probably better because they were better at animating like characters, animals, insects, etc. better than people. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. What I just said. Forget I said it. Just think of me as remember me for my brilliance and not my foolishness, of which there are very few lasting examples. I say in my foolishness. I hate the fact that it only gives you like one twist on the thing and then you're like dunzo. Oh no. It's alright. Well, that was weak sauce. This music makes it sound like you're doing amazing things. It's like, no, I'm just riding these stupid balls. Trying to get out of this cycle of misery. I'm not doing the greatest at it either. But I don't think we'll die because of running out of time. Oh, no, wait, we didn't die from running out of time last time. Oh, yeah, we did. No, we got crushed, didn't we? There was some nonsense that killed us last time. It was like a one-hit KO. Bunch of... Oh, man, we were doing... How did we get killed by that thing? That stupid little bear. Stupid little bear. Go away, bear. I was trying to use that momentum to get up there. There we go. No, stop! Would you stop trying to hug me, you little weirdos? I did it. I jumped into it for some reason. That was... Ooh, barely got that one. Gosh darn it. Oh yeah, that's right. This is where the crushing happened. It's coming up here. Maybe? No, we got here. No, I'm getting my shield. I'm not going there without my shield. I lost my shield. Oh, then we died. Yeah, right. Forgot. That's where it happened. Hopper is the best anti-corporate, anti-monarchy preacher, both then and now. I don't remember that, and I sure as heck would not have framed him that way, but I will take your word for it. Yes. No, we have it on tape now. No, Baldric, no, it's no forgetting. I just love that you call it tape. I would do that too. It's old school. We've got you on tape. Digital tape, nope. Magnetic tape, nope. That's no tape. We got you on hard drive. We have you on stream. Very. Alright, got the shield first this time. Now we get off of that thing. Dag! Nabbit. Let's go. Jeez Louise. I mean, I guess you got to increase the difficulty, right? It can't just be the same difficulty, but man, this is... Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, wait. Okay. I do like how it feels like you don't really make a mistake. You just ends up sending you on a different way to go. Like there's not like pits, you know. You can get crushed, but you're not going to fall to your death. It's just going to be like, okay, you decided to go down instead. Whereas Mario's like, nope, you went down and in this hole. My shield. I mean, dude, we might actually time out of this thing anyway. My gosh. What the heck is going on? I mean, this is legit it's been a 7-minute level. What are we doing here? What? Oh my gosh, this is not fun. This is not fun. That's just gonna send me back to hell. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, this is almost a parody of Sonic right now. It's like, oh look, you're going all over the place, huh? Get up there, get up there. 8 minutes now. And I haven't really gotten stuck. This has all just been... Why? God, this is maddening. This is really, really not... Oh, this, I'm going to call this... Whoever developed this was not treated well as a child or something. This is horrific. And it's, I mean, just the length alone tells you this is not cool. This is the first section that I've legitimately not been a fan of. Like, seriously, if we get to Eggman and I die just because I run out of time, I'm gonna die in those spikes right there. Oh, we got a ring. We got a ring. Oh, I thought we were gonna get crushed. I see the one up there, but I can't get to it. Oh, this sucks the life out of you. My gosh. That's why there's so many checkpoints. I told you it's a bad omen when they have that many checkpoints. Give me another checkpoint. Give me another checkpoint. Yes. Ho, 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 ho. But this is still the first one. Like, you should not make a level that's freaking 9 minutes long. This is asinine. Oh, it's a drag. It really sucks the momentum out of you. But getting that was... And now I'm going to have to figure out what the heck is going on here without... What am I looking at here? Okay, well that's not it. What? Okay, the sound effects are annoying, and like, what am I? Oh, what the hell? What? All right, I don't know. My gosh, that's... Oh, that's not cool. We have you on 2 NVMe's SSD Samsung PCI Express Gen 4x16 4 terabyte 4 GB read and write speed. It's very true. I feel like a lesser life form chatting with you, Gemini, even though text instead of voice or whatever. Well, I mean, not lesser life form, more basic. No, but I understand. I understand, but you can actually make your thoughts more concise. Mine tend to be more rambling, which I did forget. But there's a Wayback Machine. I'm sure it was something really embarrassing, like him admitting he puts pineapple on pizza. Nope, that's not it at all. It's not it at all, Baldrick. Yeah, I wonder if the time frame is one of the stream where he's accidentally showed a private email address still existing. Like, Baldrick, for me to admit that would be me to like it would require me to actually have done it. You can't lie about something you actually never did. So there's no truth to disclose. I mean, I have had pineapple pizza. I disliked pineapple on pizza, and I hold true to those values and those beliefs. So this will be. I'm going to try it one more time, but this is a grindy level, and apparently, yeah, I thought 3 hours was my sweet spot, but maybe 2 hours, at least with the same game. Maybe I should change it up. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try this one, but man, that is brutal to go through. Essentially, effectively a 9-minute. Because it's all things that slow you down, and the level is pretty gosh darn long as it is. And even if you're not being slowed down, it does not move fast. It's not like, you know, okay, I figured it out, so I'm actually moving at a good clip. It's like, and you got hidden those things. Like, come on now. I'm not a fan, is my point. In case that was not clear. This has been my least favorite Sonic experience to date. Scathing indictment, I know. Do you not want me to go up? Is that what I'm supposed to understand here? I don't get it. See? I feel like I should be able to go up there. Feel like that's a thing I should be able to do. The game disagrees. Yeah, I can't go up there. So I guess I'll just go back the way I came and hope something actually changes. Nope, it's sending me back this way. But I know this... I'm going to kill this little piece of crap on general principle. Come here. Stop it. I want to kill him. I'm going to kill you. Okay, whatever. 2 furries wrecking somebody's playground. We're trying. Like, how to... yeah, I think I've... Okay, whatever, game. What the hell ever. Like a lot of this is just pinball. Like you have to let it. If you touch the controls, it actually screws it up. So you kind of have to just let it do its thing. Except for this. Here you have to do your thing. Yay. Hey, I got an extra life. Okay. This will be the best chance we have of beating this. But then again, we still have to beat number 2 in order for this victory to count for anything. So. Okay. I know what I got hit by there. That's okay. I mean, I remember all these parts of the levels. It just feels so long ago. Alright. Now we do remember not to take that. What? Would you? Oh my gosh! Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be it. I am getting screwed fatigue. And now we don't have any rings, so at least we'll die quickly. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Like, who designs a track just to go in one direction for like 3 seconds and then run into a wall? That just seems like poor design. This game is so unrealistic. It's ruined my immersion. Why am I? Stop! Oh my gosh! This is... Okay, this is the dumbest... Like somebody asked a question, what is the absolute worst and dumbest way to pinball Sonic? And somebody came up with this as an answer. Oh my gosh. Are we even going the right way? Eight minutes. Oh my gosh! I don't even think I've got it in me to try another life on this one. Okay, we're gonna go up then, I guess. No? And that sound effect is really getting on my nerves. Holy cow. Okay, am I not? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, you can't go that way. You cannot go that way. So I guess I go this way. I think this is the way I came in. That's okay. We're not going to get to that last checkpoint that we got before. Nope. Ah, screw it. All right. Yeah, I don't think it's worth continuing at this point. It's bone on bone right now. This is quite frustrating. I need to hit it fresh at some point. Let's see. Let's foe. Yes, Golden Enrique, we foed. We foed and we did not go. Excuse me, they have names. The pigs are named Porky or something, I think, with some chickens, and robots each have names too. Well, duh, Sonic took inspiration from pinball in his early times. What do you mean, in his early times? It's exactly the same. It's just not obnoxious pinball like this is. I apologize to Porky and the rest of the people. Have you ever tried Dave's Hot Chicken? I have not. Is that... Well, it's a restaurant, apparently. Dave's Hot Chicken. We do have one nearby. We have one nearby. Do you recommend something from Dave's Hot Chicken? Well, wait a minute. I don't know about nearby. It's in Houston. But no, I don't think I've ever been there. I also remember the rule I set with wanting only to watch a show when it's finished. Yeah, I scrubbed that rule with The Boys TV series. I'm avidly waiting for every episode. I hope the ending's not shit. Well, GLHF. Maybe they could pull... I don't know. I watched the first episode. It wasn't my cup of tea. But for people who like the show, it seems to be going pretty strong. Although I think the last season, they said kind of has hit like a rocky spot. Or it meandered a bit. But it's hard to get a consensus on that. There were people who loved the last season of Game of Thrones. So, there's something for everybody. This is like from Monty Python sketch, and don't do it again, with a stern British policeman or army sergeant scolding you. This is Mario or Metroid, you would have already been done with the game. I'm at the inspiration. Yeah, Macro, but that's what but it's more like with pinball, like aside from your little flappy things, you don't have any control. In a video game, you're supposed to have more control. This has become more like you don't even know. You don't even know you don't even know to aim for a spring. The spring pops up automatically, and like what I found with little bar things, you don't try to time it. You just let it, you just essentially, like, I just take my fingers off the buttons and it does the bar to bar flip thing for you. It does the bounce tip. And if you try to interact with it, it screws it up, and that's where you screw up. So it's not an auto scroll, but it's also not a you have control scroll. So yeah. It's yeah. Whereas like all the other levels have been you're interacting with the pinball mechanic. This one is don't interact with the pinball mechanic, and it's just like a 9-minute level or 8-minute level, however long it is. That's just brutal. That's just a long time to play a level when you can lose easily at the last minute. I don't really like Krispies. I prefer some softer foods. Not Metroid. I would not have beat Metroid by now. I would still be like in Brimstar or whatever it is, the very first opening level, because I have poor sense of direction. So Mario, yes, not a Mario Maker level. Those are different. Those people are devious. They devious minds. But a vanilla Mario game, yes, I'd probably be done with it by now, or most of the way through it. But to be fair, we did get pretty darn far on our first session, but this is just, and like, I mean, I'm 2 hours in, so maybe that's why, but it just this isn't fun. It's like, I'm not enjoying my time here, but I'm also very hungry, and I'm trying to fast, and it's not going well because I'm constantly hungry, and that makes me irritable. So that's part of the problem too. Maybe it's not a good idea to be, but like if I can do it, like, for the next few days, I'll be fine next week. It just, I don't know. Anyway, I think I know it's a little short. I might jump back on a little bit later, but I think I might just dip on this one right now, just because, like I said, I'm not feeling. If we were on the second level, I would be trying to run out the lives, but we've essentially just made our way through about 2 minutes of this level. Brinstar is the second area. Okay. Yeah, I thought it might be. I didn't remember, but come on, I should get credit for pulling. I haven't played Super Metroid in like 25 years. I feel like I should get credit for remembering that Brinstar isn't a location and it's close to the first one. How dare you criticize my Sonic game? No, I'm just saying this. I love the Sonic game. I love the music. I love the experience to this point. This level, I have not been a fan of, and part of it is just it's freaking long duration. And the amount of inactivity you have in it. I just don't like this level. I like the game. If somebody said, do you recommend Sonic Mania? I would say absolutely. I would just say, just know that when you get to whatever this level is called, it might grind a little for you. That's it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get a Genesis controller and it will be all better. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, thank you, gentlemen, for hanging out. Anybody who happened to be lurking or has been with us, thank you for spending the time. I'm still trying to get a feel for what the ideal stream length, but Criteria is the first area. The name sounds familiar, but I mean, I'll take your word for it. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, that checks out. And actually, unfortunately, those are the only two. There's a Nordstrom, I think, also, and a Walmart, but I don't remember exactly. But yeah. Anyway, it has been fun. Yeah. Next time we will. I'm guessing we are at the final. This is the final stages too. So you don't remember time. Maybe when you're my age, Macro, you'll time out. Maybe it's an age thing. How dare you infer that you did something I could not? I've timed out twice now, just about. But then again, I also did get crushed the exact same way twice. So we're just hitting the limitations of my gaming at the moment. Cratera? What did I call it? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard it pronounced, so I just pronounced it the way it went in my head. But if there's an official pronunciation, obviously I'd go with that. Crateria? No, that doesn't sound. No. Nope. You need to change how you pronounce it in your head. Immediately. Crateria. No. Like if you like Tasmania, it's not Tasmania. I don't know. You played NES when you were younger? Yes, and you know what? You know what I did when I was younger? I beat Mario 1, 2, 3. I beat Mega Man, like 1 through 3 or 4. I didn't actually play many of the other games. I didn't beat Top Gun. That's the only game that I own that I didn't beat. And then I had Super Nintendo, and you know what I did? I beat every single game I ever played on Super Nintendo. So, when I was young, like you, I was amazing. But now that I'm old and weak and feeble, I'm actually just waiting for this timer to expire. I'm just going to see what's... Well, I know what Sonic will do. He'll just die, but... Just to tell this level, I don't care about your stupid time limit. Sorry, Sonic. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look, you. No, you're not going. No, can't go. You know why? You know why? Because I don't feel like it, Sonic. That's why. You turd muffin. Crater ya. So you should be better than me at video games. No, that's like telling somebody who's in their 60s they should be better at football than somebody in their 20s. There is a diminishment of many things. 1, patience. 2, reflex and mental acuity. When it comes to this kind of thing, we want to talk about philosophical issues or something. That's something else. That's not my fault. I'm being discriminated against because I do have gray hair. You can't see it, but it's there. Well, okay, it's not showing up on camera, but I do have gray hair. And that doesn't it's like, okay, so if I'm 95 years old but I don't have gray hair, should I be good at video games? I can't argue with that logic, actually. Oh my gosh. I need to get something to eat. I am crotchety. All right. Bye-bye. Bye.